Hello guys and welcome to a new Wargame Red Dragon video today by me Vulcan. Today I have for you part 8 of my Bear vs Dragon campaign. Honestly, this is taking a little bit longer than I would have expected. Our battle at Naval was only a major victory, not a total victory, which meant we now have to have an attack versus the 22nd Airborne Regiment on their own, which kind of sucks, but I'm still up for going for it. And we also have a battle at Naval Sector Delta, whereby they are trying to attack me with Nanushkas, Schmells and Munas. This should be over pretty quickly if I just rush them down with a bunch of muskets. There's nothing really that they can do about that. What's the range on the anti-air on these muskets? Yeah, 1,750. The Ka-29TBs do have 2,100 meter range. It might be worth just like spamming looters towards them to take out the Nanushkas. Or we could quite simply just bring all of these forces back in here and smash them that way. Let's do the naval battle first, and then we'll do the battle at Naval. Oh wow, we can't even use those reinforcements. Oh, let's just launch the battle anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh, they just retreated. That works too. At Naval then, time for us to take out the 22nd Airborne Regiment. I really wish that I could refit some of these units, but it doesn't look like we're going to be able to. I'm going to refit all of my units up here, however, and I might even send some of them back since I don't think I need them anymore. But yeah, definitely going to refit them while we can. Any that don't need to be refit can R&R for more cohesion. Okay. Do I want to get my planes into this battle? I've got 2 Tunguskas, 4 Igla squads, the rest of EDV. I don't think we need planes. I feel like possibly we could use them elsewhere. Let's just bring the Air Assault Regiment in here as well. Do the Battle of Nakhodka. They've only got Tunguskas and Iglas. Maybe this is a chance to heli rush. I feel like that might be a bit risky. We'll launch the battle anyway, and I think we might just end up going for like a UBI push. They're going to probably spawn in Delta, right? So let's make sure that my command is in Bolshoi. Want to get rid of this fob. Change this to a Chonmaho. Let's just start with tanks, I think. These Chonmas. We'll get Chonmaho 2s. And we'll just do like 2 tank trains. And hopefully that will do the job. I might just have some UBI spare in case we get attacked at Bolshoi Cayman, but I don't think we need any more reinforcement points, so not sure I'm going to defend Delta. Actually, that seems a bit silly not to. Let's put some command infantry in there, and we'll put those ZBDs there. Going to bring in some more UBI just in case. Yeah, that'll do. Let's launch the battle. And we'll unload all those chaps. And we're just going to have these ones zoom towards Cavalravo. And they spent cash on like 3 CVs. Bring in some recon here. Also got MI2s. Let's bring those in once I've got the points too. We'll just get the ZBDs to spread out a little, just in case. Time to hunt the enemy CVs. Those are BMDs, I think. I think that's why they're using like HGMs on us, yeah. Hello, Igla. Got wrecked. Nice. Alright, let's have my MI2s sort of accompany my tanks so that they have targets. Gotta be a little bit careful about the Tunguska though. That has the potential to knock my units out of the sky. Gonna get some gunships to spread out, just in case we miss anything. Then the Mi-8 gunships can sort of clean that up. I'm not sure where their command is. I'm assuming it's like here. Oh, this isn't good. Ooh. Just gonna come through this town here to avoid those HGMs. Well, we found their command at least. Get those Mi-2s to move further up. Well, hello VDV. Trying to run away from me. Okay. Not bad. Surprised how much damage these BMDs are tanking. Oh, I think that's the command. Make sure to chase that down. Head towards Cavalerovo now. Maybe bring in some command helicopters just to secure these areas. Gonna kill that command, kill the Iglas. Important. Good. Let's continue. Get the Mi-8 gunships to head over their last area as well. I'm assuming there might be some Tunguskas and stuff up here, so I've got to be a little bit careful with the use of my Mi-2. What is that next to the Mi-2? Or next to the FOB? Those are just some supply trucks. There's some supply trucks there as well. It looks like there's some infantry here. Let's just kill those. It's fine. It doesn't look like there's many Tunguskas. Don't think the Tunguskas are anywhere. Oh, there they are. Found them. Fortunately, my tank should take it out shortly. Okay. With both of those dead, puts us in a pretty good position. I think that's their CV. Oh, if that M8 gunship actually managed to kill that, that would have been spectacular. Okay. That's game over. Opponent retreat. I think we killed... Oh, we didn't kill all of their commands. They must have just run out of commands. That must have been their last one. Anyway, that means that we get lost cohesion. They are forced to retreat from Nakhodka. And I was hoping to be able to refit, but we won't be able to this turn. What happens if we put all our planes over Cavalerovo this turn, I wonder? Does that even do anything? Might have been worth just trying to refit some of those, but oh well. I think that's all. We'll move on to the next turn. Well, they didn't attack us at Nakhodka. They did attack us at Naval Sector Delta. This is going to end very badly for them. I'll tell you that much. If they fight it, that is, which they're not going to. Okay. So we have one attack at Kirovsky to defend. That's going to be against Spetsnaz in Mi-8 MTVs. And then it's just a bunch of logistics. So I guess we will just spawn out of Charlie and charge towards them. Do I have any like close range anti-air? I've got some PGZs. Maybe that'll be all I need. Let's launch the battle and just finish these guys off. Alright, so we do have some PGZ 80s. We'll bring those in. I'll bring in all of the PGZ 63s as well. And I'm going to do that here. And then we're going to go T-34 spam into their spawn. Good. I might bring in Chonmaho here instead of the Z5. And then we'll bring in these two as well. Good. And then it's just going to be some Korshan. We'll get in the elite ones. Not sure if we need those there or if we need them at Luchigorsk. I think we'll just spawn everything here. Let's just go. Alright, so we'll spawn into there, go into there, and then I'll just bring in some random units to help defend. Because these come in with ZBDs, so like anti-air, but they also have the APC, so pretty good defensive forces. But I'm just going to rush through this sector and hopefully kill them off, same with Bravo. Would have expected them to spawn with some helicopters nearby. Well, that's an Mi-4. Which we're not able to shoot down. Well, maybe we are. We got the stun on it. There's another one here as well. Bring in some Z5As. Right, there we go. That's their command. That's a very dead command. Is there nothing else on this map? Was it quite simply just command? I'll have to bring in my Mi-1s and use recon to find them. Probably should have done that at the start, brought in a couple of Mi-1s, but oh well. We can always just speed things up and find out where they are. Ah, we found them. There's also a T-72 though. Not good. We're gonna have to try and kill this T-72. Charge it down! Go, men! Yes! Boom! Alright, this is their last command, I assume. Just hunt it down with the Z5A's machine guns. We do have the ZBDs here, but I'm not sure they're in range just yet. What's the range on that? Let's see, is HN5A in range? It is. Whether or not it hits is a different matter entirely. Oh, there we go. To be expected. I think there's another one counter-capping Charlie. Don't tell me it has a machine gun that can defend itself. That's hilarious. Yeah, there it is. There's one of them. This is ridiculous. Come on, shoot it down. It just doesn't keep up. Alright, let's just speed things up. Go on a wild goose chase. Okay, good job. I think we killed the last one and they've retreated. Okay, so that's going to be the Guards Tank Regiment destroyed. Fine by me. And excellent resistance, Comrade Major. The Soviets will now think twice before challenging you again. Hold tight, your north flank should be clear now. Thank you. Okay, cool. Alright, let's just jump into Kavalerovo. With all our forces, I probably should have, maybe refitted, but I don't think we need to wait. We can bring in all of our air force here as well. And this will be the great attack on Kavalerovo. Let's go. Assuming if we get a total victory, we win the campaign. So that's what we're looking for. They have a lot of planes, so I'll probably try and avoid using planes as much as I can. And then we will just sort of spam them on the ground. How many UBI do we have? 40. Okay. More than enough, that's for sure. I guess we could maybe spam the air. They don't have any anti-air. So if we bring out like multiple J-72s or F-7Bs, there's nothing they can do about it. It might be worth having a couple of MiG-21 PFMs though, because they're pretty useful for just like sniping things like these BMP-2s, I would assume. Maybe even the Q5s might be a good shout. There's not going to be many of these though. Let's launch the battle, see if we can get this done. I hope we can. Been a rocky end to the campaign so far. Let's, of course, have some infantry instead. We'll have those unload in there. I'll have the FOB here. I'm actually going to bring in my Pongays just in case. And then we will go for the charge towards Bravo. Just going to get loads of UBI, that's what we're going to do. And we'll just go for a nice charge across the open. It's mainly the APCs that I want. Oh, I come in at Charlie as well. Alright then. Let's capture that as well. We'll just crush them from both sides. That's awesome. Let's have then a bunch of ZBDs ready to come in from the other side. This should be over really quickly. Okay. They don't have any air force available because we capture both Charlie and Nakhodka. So I don't need Pongays, which means I can invest in even more UBI. Good old glorious Chinese charge to finish things off. Alright, let's launch the battle. I should probably... Let's just charge. We need some recon. Let's bring in the MO2s. Forgot my recon again at the start. Doesn't matter in this case. Pretty sure we just overrun them. just unload all of the infantry as well. Go for a glorious charge. Who needs recon when you can just fan out with hundreds of infantry and win the game? Pretty sure that's their command. Yeah, it is. Just unload all of these infantry anyway. Look at the mill go. Look how awesome this is. Proper Chinese tactics. Running out the back of a BMP. Let's charge towards this BRDM. We need to capture it. Or just kill it at least. That's one down. Next one to go. This is going to be victory for sure. This is going to be total victory. Just got to take out the BRDM to you. And that's it. Job done. Total victory. The 8th Artillery Company, 5th Guards Rifle Regiment and 22nd Airborne Regiment have been destroyed. That's going to wipe out all of their air force as well. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a victory. Major, this is a magnificent total victory for the people of China. The Soviet troops have routed to escape from your assault. We will now negotiate in the strongest position. Congratulations, General. There we go. Bravo indeed. I think we managed that campaign relatively well, honestly. And I'm not sure if there's like different outcomes for this campaign like there was with the Busan Pocket campaign. It'd be interesting to know if there is and if I got the best one or not. Because I think I did that relatively efficiently. We got some pretty strong battles in there early on that were almost perfect. Later on, I mean in the last episode, we had a pretty scary one against the TATAs, but I managed to do it with MiG-21 PFM, so it wasn't too bad. But next up, guys, we're going to be moving on to the next campaign in Wargame Red Dragon. The next one in order. Not sure exactly which one that is. I think it might be Pearl of the Orient, but not entirely sure. Either way, that's going to be all for now. Sorry it's a little bit of a shorter episode, but can't really help it since we completed the campaign quicker than I thought I would today. Anyway, that's all for now. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Make sure that you like the video and leave a comment showing your support. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.